How's it going, buddy?
That's not how we're going to start the video.
How's it going, buddy?
That's not how we're going to start it.
What day is it?
So guys, this is Jake and Brent from TN Tac Pack coming at you with another video. And today, we are actually going to do a final video, our final thoughts, a little bit of pros and cons, all about the PSA Dagger, which we have hidden conveniently behind our advent calendar. Now, first things first, safety. We are clear.
We already did this part.
Check, check, good. All that good stuff.
We were just showing you because safety is important.
At this point, we've done a lot of videos about the PSA Dagger. I'd say we've probably shot about close to like 400 or 500 rounds.
Oh God, more than that.
Maybe a little bit more than that. So we've really had a chance to really take it out for a spin. And in that time, you have seen our upgrade video where we put in 5 different upgrades to really make this thing be the best that we could do. So let's talk about this. This is our final thoughts of the PSA Dagger.
Feels like a Glock. Smells like a Glock.
You know, PSA Dagger, they came out with this Gen 3 Glock clone at the price point of $300. If you get a Cerakote slide, then it's going to be about $349. I'd say a pro would be that the price is phenomenal. I've seen some people say online that, oh, well, I found the Glock 19 for X price that was reasonable. I haven't seen that.
Well, and we were kind of looking at standard deals as well. I mean, you know, sort of a broad range. There's a lot of people selling a lot of firearms these days, and the fact of the matter is sometimes you get a great deal, sometimes you get screwed. Just depends on the market.
Yeah, but even with this market we have right now, with this post-pandemic crap going on, they're still selling like crazy. Because of that, I would say a con would be maybe that they're kind of hard to get.
Availability?
Yeah, availability. You have to be quick. I hear tell. They usually replenish their stock about 4 p.m. Eastern time, Monday through Friday.
How do you know this?
I had to do research because I've wanted to get a PSA Dagger as well, and they're constantly sold out. So, I guess the con would be you have to kind of plan out when you're going to buy it.
If you are. And I mean, I'm fairly close, but we're kind of looking at a self-defense situation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, for instance, if there were, say, orange sodas in the bushes.
Number 2. The second pro I'd have to say is that it's all about the frame. Common complaint about Glocks is that you might as well be holding a block. But the frame of this PSA Dagger, where they've really curved out the back corners here, it feels really good in the hand. It's awesome.
I actually quite like it.
I enjoy it too.
Feels nice.
It comes with really good stippling on there. So the stippling they've done on there from the factory feels great. Can you get better? Of course you can. But again, to just come stock with that stippling already in there, to the degree that's at, feels pretty awesome.
It does feel very nice.
And on top of that, there's a little bit of a beaver tail in the back here. We forgot to mention that in our previous videos. That just gives you a little bit more purchase on the firearm. It actually helps you control some of that recoil a little bit more as well. The second major con is going to be there's a much lower quality in components because it is a cheaper price. And as a result of that, there is going to be looser tolerances. So keep that in mind. I can probably demonstrate this right now. So, you know, when you take out the slide and everything, as far as tolerances go, you'll see that when putting it back on, even this, sometimes it's a little bit hard to get on like that, and you're trying to line everything just right. Usually with a Glock, you don't have that much trouble. So the tolerances are a little bit looser, and as a result of that, sometimes when you're trying to put aftermarket parts on, because those tolerances are a little bit looser, they may not quite fit correctly in the PSA Dagger if they were made for Glock. We'll get into that. That's a later con in a second. Is it safe? Yes. It's 100% safe. So don't take that as a negative towards the safety of the actual weapon itself. I'm just saying as far as tolerances go for upgrading and maybe like more competition kind of stuff, yeah, they're a little bit lacking and the components do feel like they're of lower quality. So take that for what you will. Another pro I want to talk about. The stock sights are made of metal. We've mentioned that in the previous video. And because of that, you don't have to worry about carrying this and them kind of getting like rubbed down a little bit. like you would with a plastic set of sights. I kind of wish Glock would just do that as well. I don't know why they haven't done that and they still use plastic. You can always upgrade the optics. We've already covered that in the whole video about upgrading the sights. But as far as what you get from the stock, pretty awesome. That's a huge pro. So another con, though, about the PSA Dagger, the con is that the stock trigger, I would argue, is actually worse than the stock Glock trigger. It has a lot of give to it, a lot of reset, so it leaves a lot to desire. Now this trigger that we have here is not the stock trigger. This is an aftermarket trigger, a Serpico strikeout trigger, aftermarket trigger that we put in. The trigger that comes with is very spongy. Pro number 4. This is a great, excellent entry-level pistol for people that might be like a first-time gun owner, or maybe someone that is, say, Glock curious. They have wanted to get a Glock, but they can't quite get over the price point of how much a Glock normally typically is. So this might be a great way to introduce them to Glock-style pistols and save them a little bit of money as well. But now with that being said, the fourth con I'd have to give this is that it is not a Glock. It's good in a lot of ways, and even in some ways it improves over Glock, but it's not a Glock. And because of that, you know, when you kind of go to the range or show it off to your friends, you know, they might ask, oh, hey, you know, what kind of gun is that you got? Oh, is that a Glock? And you have to tell them, no, it's sorry guys, it's not a Glock. It's a PSA Dagger. It's like a Glock, sort of a Glock, but it's not a Glock. Now, me personally, I'm not really a stickler on that kind of thing, but some people out there are going to get really hung up on the fact that this is in fact not a Glock, that it's a Glock clone, and that for some people may be a problem. Number 5 for the pros is going to be it's compatible with most Glock Gen 3 parts that you come across. Most parts. That being said, though, that's also kind of a con. So con number 5 is it's not compatible with all Gen 3 Glock parts. So
which ones is it?
You need to do a little bit of research and check to see if your parts that you're wanting to get are going to be compatible. Now, there is a wonderful forum out there by a Mr. Stone that has put together a list of all of the parts that are and are not compatible with the PSA Dagger, and I will leave a link down there below. Shout out to Mr. Stone and his Facebook PSA Dagger group and his forum that he's made for us. Very awesome job to put that out there for us to give a source of information. Look on there, see what you think, and check to make sure whatever upgrade you're looking at getting is going to be compatible with the PSA Dagger. So guys, that's going to wrap it up for our final video on the PSA Dagger. We give you 5 pros and 5 cons of how we feel about the Dagger. We feel like that, you know, it is great for a first-time firearms enthusiast. Might make for a great Christmas present.
I would be happy to receive one underneath my tree.
So guys, if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like, subscribe, comment down below. What do you think about the PSA Dagger? What are your top 5 pros and cons? What do you think? We'd love to hear from you.
I want to hear about it.
We'll see you next time.
See you soon. I stuck my finger straight up her asshole.
And now you're married.
Here we are with a kid.